Hopefully I actually stick to my TBR because I'm not one to do that. Hi guys, this is Jean from Happy Indulgence and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my August TBR, or what I think is going to be my August TBR, because I'm a massive mood reader and I never stick to these things. So just a reminder to hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't already, to make sure that you can see all my new videos when they come up. Alright, so I'm just going to be going through my August TBR. I won't be talking about the books too much if I don't really know much about them, only because I don't read blurbs and I'm terrible at describing books that I don't know much about. Let's just get started. First one is City of Ghosts by V.E. Schwab, and I was sent a ARC copy of this from my co-blogger Isla, which is awesome. So from what I know about this is about befriending a ghost, and it's a middle grade read set in Edinburgh. And knowing V.E. Schwab, she's not going to lead us astray, and I'm really keen on reading this one. Even though I'm not a big middle grade reader, I'm still excited to check it out. Next one is Grey Veil by Lynette Noni, and I read the first 3 books in the Medoran Chronicles earlier this year, and this is the latest one to come out earlier this year as well. So basically it's about a girl called Alex. She's been sucked into the world of Medora and it's really interesting. She joins the Akane Academy, trains to become a fighter, trains to use her power, and things have gotten really dark as well, as she's haunted by an evil fae called Avon. So from what I've heard about this one is going to wreck me, and I can't wait actually. I'm really keen, and I wanted to read this before her next book comes out, which is a bunch of novellas that's about the secondary characters called We Three Heroes. Next book I'm reading is After the Lights Go Out by Lily Wilkinson, and this is a love Oz YA thriller. I've seen a few things about it on social media about people who absolutely love it. It's basically about a group of sisters who have a bunker in the basement, and Doomsday has arrived and all the lights go out, they're cut off from all the supplies, and basically it's about the family going through that and trying to prevent people from all shoving into their bunker. So I'm actually reading this as one of the books for Oz YA on ABC Radio, which I review on once a month, and yeah, I'm really keen on reading this one. Next one is The Path of the Lost by Beau Kondos, and he's also a new fantasy love Oz YA writer. From reading the blurb, I'm still a bit hazy about what this book is about, but from what I know, it's a fantasy book about a world that has outlawed creative expression, so there's no art, no music, but there is a girl who can still unleash her creative expression. There's also a guy called James who appears to the key to unlocking the worlds, returning the world to what they know it, or unlocking the world or something like that, and then they befriend like a guardian, and they're trying to see like what this Path of the Lost is all about. And yeah, it sounds like a pretty in-depth fantasy story, and I can't wait to read it as well. So I am actually already listening to this on audiobook, and that's A City of Brass by S.A. Chakraborty, and I think it's actually a Middle Eastern fantasy that I'm really enjoying so far. There's basically jinns and sultans and things like that. I think I'm about halfway through. It's about a prince called Ali and a girl called Nari, and they're trying to visit Davabad, which is this enchanted city of brass. From what I've heard so far, there's a lot of adventure here, which I'm really enjoying. There's a lot of creatures as well, like the jinn. And yeah, I think it's a fine Middle Eastern fantasy. I mean, I wish there were more set in this world as well. Next book I'm reading is Restoration by Angela Slatter, and this is actually an angel fantasy book. The third book in the Verity Fastbinder series. The first was Vigil, the second is Corpse Light, this is the third one. I've really read and enjoyed this series because it's actually set in my city of Brisbane, and how different it is to have an underground paranormal world filled with angels and all these other paranormal creatures. So I probably won't tell you too much about this third one. I have enjoyed the first 2 books. It's just like a really dark, gritty paranormal fantasy, and it reminds me a bit of Angel, you know, like back in the Angel Buffy era, because you're just surrounded by all these different mystical creatures, and Verity Fastbinder is basically like a private investigator for the paranormal, so people contract her for different jobs. It's really smart and suspenseful as well, and I kind of love how it's a local author, which is pretty cool as well. So I actually will have a review up for a blog tour later this month along with a giveaway copy, so make sure to check that out. Last book that I hope to read this month is Record of a Spaceborne Few by Becky Chambers, and this is the third book in the companion novel series. The first one is The Long Way to a Small and Angry Planet, which I love. Second one is A Close and Common Orbit by Becky Chambers, which I also loved, and this is the third book. Sounds like it's set on a spaceship and it's got like a few different characters on there. The great thing about this series is that it's more of a character exploration, but they're set in a sci-fi world, so it's about the love of different species, of their interspecies understanding, but it's set in the sci-fi world, so it's not really a space opera type of thing, but it's more the setting that brings out these rich and interesting different characters who are bounty hunters and commanders of a spaceship and stuff like that. So these are all the books on my TBR for August. Hopefully I can read some of them. If you've read any of these books or you want me to pick any of them up first, please leave me a comment down below. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Thanks guys, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!